And here we are. We're gonna begin. Took a little longer than normal, just because I thought I should delete some of the backup saves I made. Some of them were way too old. It also warns you against doing too many backup saves, though I don't understand why too much. I don't understand exactly why. A save's rather massive in size or something. Do having too many clog up the system, maybe? Thought I should come in here first. Deal with all this stuff. Keep it growing and supplying and such. The more it does so, the more I'm able to make when I finally head off in the capital ship. I was thinking about making a tank, but personally I prefer flying. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have tons of alien parts and alien teeth. Oh, alien thorn is probably another one I should get. Not sure if they got alien thorn, however. Purchase. So if I want to make that, I'm going to need a couple others. Vegetable curry, I'm going to need fruits and meat, which the protein plants can help provide, and grain for bread. And how much does the is that it? All right. Well, for now, let's hold off on that. $100 for ham. I do like myself some ham. We'll make a veggie sub. I'll be able to make burgers soon. Cool. Vegetable curry. Which also needs milk, which is going to need water and protein. Grilled steak and bread. Of course, if you want barbecue ribs, you're gonna have to supply bones. That requires salt. That requires salt. Cheeseburgers do not require salt. Damn it, I made pizza accidentally. Sure, it'll be fine, but... Fine, let's make some then. Bread needs eggs, doesn't it? Bread, where's the bread? No, flour and water. Well, we got plenty of water, so that's fine. Leave it be. And now we need some stuff for it, for another small vessel. Starting block, small vessel. Of course, a capital ship needs neodymium. Reinforced concrete. It's gonna need titanium. Sathium plate. That's titanium plate, which we got a ton of. Let's do 300. Hopefully we got enough. Do we have... We got titanium plates, but maybe no titanium that we can... in ore form that we can use. Platinum... titanium ingots we got a ton of. So that should be fine. For this, we are going to need not so much walls. It's not going to have a... Gonna need one of those. Maybe two of these. Ammo control box with A bunch of those. What does these require? Plasma converters. More titanium. Couple of these. I want to give it a shield, but need neodymium for the capacitors it needs. Unless I can buy some capacitors. I need a big one. Where are those? Two up front, two at the back, then let's say see how it flies, but 2 for up, down, left and right. Let's give it 3 of those. Gonna want an armored cockpit. A CPU extender. Couple of these. If I'm out in combat, I will want a way to... I suppose I can fly off and bring the other ship once I... Because all this really needs to deal with, be able to deal with, is those guns. It needs to be able to survive long enough, or at least move fast enough to deal with those guns. Gatling turret, light railgun, laser cannon. What is a charge? Damage versus Xenosteel. Damage versus turrets. And weapons. Which is really what these missile pods are going to be for anyway. Oh, bloody. A medium vehicle mounted What's it? Okay, rate of fire 600 RPM. It fires. It's got a range of 750 meters compared to this one, which is 650. Same rate of fire, so it's a minigun. Here we go. Magazine capacity 100. That one fires this 12.7, while this fires the 20 by 102 millimeter. So it fires these things. Alrighty then. I don't really see it. Small upgrade kit. Nice. Screw it. Let's give it that. I want to be able to fire that thing. As long as I got enough of everything to get it. We're also going to need missile pods. I thought they were... So it fires the 70 millimeter Fin 92 unguided missiles. So these things also needs more titanium and hydrogen bottles. They all need hydrogen bottles, however. Wait a minute. Do I not... Well, that's the railgun rounds. That's the flare launchers. Which will probably be important in this case. Let's get two of those. Oh, they are those things, of course. And those are the... One of them's... no, that's also unguided. So that's unguided. That's radar guided. And that's unguided. Damage versus entities. 200%. Blast damage versus turrets and weapons. 25%. Well, this one's... all around just better in general with no... but it okay, steel, electronics, nitrocellulose, crap, I didn't want to do that, hydrogen bottles, magnesium powder. How many hydrogen bottles do I have? That's chemicals, advanced capacitors. I've got purified water, so technically I could make them. Arrestrium gel. What do I... hydrogen bottles here. 2. So let's do the radar guided one. Let's do 10 of those, 10 of those. Boy, I hope to Christ you got enough. What's this? Micro laser. Micro laser drill that drill with a it's a drill omnidirectional lens for harvesting small surface rocks. Too suitable, not suitable for large mining projects or terrain manipulation. Alarm sentry. Don't really need that. Hopefully I got... I'm running out of resources already. Alright. For the shields, if I want to get shields on this thing, I'm going to need advanced capacitors, which is going to need neodymium, I think. Yes. So my goal for purchase-wise is going to be neodymium or advanced capacitors. I got some on the ship, I'll just eat those. Uh... 600. When was the boost? It's usually 500. Why is it 600 all of a sudden? So once we're at the station, we'll be able to also go to the moon base, their moon base, and their Akua base as well, thanks to their portal system. Ooh. Now this combat vessel's gonna be much, much smaller than the big thing outside. The big guy outside, that's for sure. Also, I don't know why I came to this level. I'm gonna need fruit at some point, but not at the moment. I'm here to buy. Do you have advanced capacitors at the moment? It's looking like that's a no. Definitely a no. Alright. Let's do Akua Moon first. Oh, right, that's the landing ship above. Big ship. What? Plastic tubes. Water. Fuel. Nothing. Alright. There's only one more spot I can go to. And the moon doesn't have neodymium, I don't think. It has copper, pentaxid, iron, cobalt, titanium, aluminium, aluminium, protium, silicon, and magnesium. Aluminium. Okay, so we're going to Akua's moon. I have misplaced... Loud bastard, isn't he? Last chance for advanced capacitors. Only... But again, nothing. What to do now? This sucks. Balls. Because I did have a shield. I had it in here. But this vessel is not exactly supposed to be for combat. But hopefully the missiles will even things out a bit more. What's the range of those missiles? I forgot to check. Range. Do you have a range? Current range 735. So the gun's gonna be able to. Yeah, this thing is gonna be able to hit things first. But that's in 0G. Oh, it's gonna be using a lot of stone because I don't have copper. Does any of my... other things have copper? Gonna borrow some copper of you. We got stone. Hello, Amelia. How are you? So maybe we can go recycle some of this stuff. I'm gonna need those things. Oh no, we can... There's probably not any point in it, but we can still use those. Man, I really like watching this thing. I'm not sure why. Oh, you got a new kitty. I'm good, thank you. How's things with your new kitty then? And tables are... Okay, so we are going to first off to start it. We're going to need this cockpit, CPU extender, thrusters, something to hold the ammo. That lasts later. That. We're also going to need more copper. Running low on copper. Probably would have been fine if I checked. Would have been fine if I checked the thing earlier, but the auto miners earlier. However, it did not end up that way. Because that's going to have to... Now, because you're in space, even though there's a gravity generator, I am assuming you're going to bloody stay there. Even as I screw with it. That would be a yes. Cool. So first off, CPU extender. Oh, right. There's one thing it's going to need that I forgot. Whoops. And that would be a place to have fuel, man. It's not going to be able to do anything if there's no spot for fuel. Go down. So now it's in the middle. And I have... Really have these generators more at the back, I reckon. Before I get too ahead of myself... So, yo, that thing's a whole lot smaller than that picture makes it out to be. Is it me or does that thing look tiny? What? Does the barrel extend? The barrel might actually extend. I hope that barrel extends. Because that one doesn't. That one just stays out like that. You're still doing the ammunition, but I need some fuel thingos. Some of these. Which I forgot to put in. The ship's not going to go anywhere if it doesn't have fuel. It's not going to be able to do... It's just going to be a glorified brick without fuel. Glorified brick. Okay, let's... I want to get some of this, stuff done. So before we do that, let's put symmetry plane on. I think it's this one. Symmetry plane in that direction. Then this. Gonna work my way backwards. And that, and this. That action, maybe? Yeah, like that. And then I have 2 bricks there, which means there's gonna be a whole spot underneath the things. Alright. Gonna have to shape its rear in some way, but this is just a for now thing. Alright. Got a basic shape going. I think I want to add wings, however. Have you got enough? Copper. I started using that copper again. Alright, never mind then. I'm also doing it in here because I want it to be able to fit within the within that spot. Man, I hope it doesn't happen immediately. Good. Don't really want it too long. Also, why would I want it that way? Which way is it now? Yeah, I was thinking about something different, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, there is that. It's not overly big. Oh, it could be a little bigger. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit of a squeeze, but just a little. It's fine. Right? Surely it'll be fine. I want to bring it out a bit. I reckon. Yeah, there. Do that. Oh, but it's gonna do that. I'll fix it. I will fix it. However, that is... also not gonna work. Cause I am wanting to bring this out a bit. Like there-ish. The bottom will be able to, I'll be able to do it just fine. But that's gonna have to do a thing. Also, whoops, I forgot to adjust the other side again. So let's say one of these maybe. And then oh, you actually did we fit this side then? One of these, there we go. Will have to be this side. Put you there. And another one of you. Yeah, so it's around here. That's gonna be... I have to turn around. So it's at the end, so it's here. And then you're going to be one of these. You are going to be the other one. And then back to here, no, here. Don't really need the wings. But I kind of like it with the wings. Oh, you could only make one? Why? That... What are you missing? What are you missing? That looks just stupid. Alright then, what were you missing? Because I didn't want just one. Or did I just tell it to only make one? I probably only told it to make one, which would be my bad. Okay, so that's about what? There? Now let's do this. Okay, now that is going to be that. That's the basic shape. We're going to need room for some thrusters. This one's going to be these thrusters. Oh, it's kind of sticking out a little bit. Too far still. That's directly to the end. Okay. Alright, what that is going to be doing... Ooh. We'll cover that up with some grates. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, well, we'll be able to... They're probably going to have to go in like somewhere like here-ish. Probably enough room to go all the way through. Probably not. It's only 3 blocks. Alright, that will go to the other side then. Cover this back up. Wrong one. No, I did it again. God. T and Y are too close to one another. How much did that affect the oxygen? Not overly much, thankfully. Right. Now, we are going to need oxygen in my ship. Let's face it, if my cockpit goes, I'm dead anyway, so... Not gonna matter too much. How much space would I need for a shield generator? I want to be able to leave just enough room for a shield generator in there. Okay, Amelia. No worries. It's a... Okay, it doesn't need a 3x3 area. It's a 1x2x3 area. 3 wide, 2 wide, 1 high, 3... Okay, it's 2, 1, 3. So it will have enough room. It's the advanced one, which needs power coils. And probably a bigger ship. Yeah, that's cost and stuff, but what's the dimension? It's 325. Well, yeah, 325. So they're actually the same size. All right. Oh, there's the detector still to be put in it. Can't forget the detector. I didn't really... The detector didn't need to be at the back. There's not really a lot of room. Well, I do still also need to deal with oh, no, 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 no. I say nah to that. I like the idea, but... Alright, so there's going to be a little more room. Just a little more. Back here. And now let's do this. That. Wait. How am I gonna do that? Because I wanted... No. What am I doing? Because I wanted it like this. Which means that's gonna have to come back a bit. And then these are going to have to be put in. Yeah, alright. That's good. Which means there's also enough room, just a little more room there. Not that button. Let's not turn off the power again. Where do I want to place these things, man? Maybe there. What? There? Which means maybe have... Playing a little bit of Tetris here. Because I'm doing it this way because I don't want things sticking out too much. And it looks a little weird like that. Don't like it. I don't like that. So maybe I will keep it the way it was. Because I am going to need a left and right. Okay, that, then that. Oh, but that's what I wanted to avoid. There's a... That's the kind of thing I wanted to avoid. Oh, I suppose it doesn't look too bad. I have to give it a test run before putting it in through combat, but if it's going to be like that, let's... adjust the shell a bit. Just a wee bit. Because that means this, if I'm able to. It might have to be a little more. But adjust how exactly? Adjust how? I'm on the right one. What? You'd think some of these triangle pieces would be in the other one, but they're not. Ooh. Bit of that. And that would be the other side. And then we'll need a bit of it being more up. Like that. So this direction, it is a little more covered. Alright, let's do that again. But for underneath, and I think, technically speaking, the other way around. So we are going to need it. There we go, that way. Then this one. No, that's, I think, that one. Then this one would be the other one. The bottom one's not as covered, but... Okay, let's... Let's... Now I'll stick you with some of these. Maybe there. Normally want these in the wing, but... like folded into the wing. Don't think you get that option. I'll leave those spaces just in case, but... I mean, there's the arm things. We could try this. I never tried one of these before. It's kind of thin, not... easy to hit. You'd more... It also sticks out. That's fine. But you'd... Something like this, you'd want it, like, literally in the wing. Right? So it wouldn't get hit. Pardon me. Alright. I don't know about you, but I'm really liking the look of this thing. Cause we will be... The enemy will be pointing... Well, preferably this direction. I think I'm gonna try for some grates to protect the forward thrusters. I really wouldn't do this because they'd probably just bloody melt. Or, I don't know, something, but... In this case, we can do this. Do that. Or I suppose you'd either that or IRL you'd probably use some insane alloy that can withstand a ton of heat. Like a jet's worth of heat. Okay. But this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna do this. So now that's technically speaking. Did I overdo it? I probably overdid it. On the wings, that is. But then that leaves more room for more missile options. Right? Is this... I'm gonna have to name these now. I'm definitely going to have to name them. Yo, that's why... That's why I gave it so much room. Damn. Not gonna be able to fit much more than 60, and their missiles are massive. Well, 60 is a lot already, but damn. It doesn't matter too much if the wings get blown off. Those are like these, even if the wing does get blown off, technically speaking, game-wise, there's a block right next to these, so they won't fall off. However, that is going to be screwed. So technically, you only need this middle section to fight. These wings are kind of... Yeah. Wait, what am I doing? I want... Because we're in space. Oh, we're also going to... It's not going to get anywhere if it just doesn't have fuel. I got in here because it needs fuel. I got fuel. It's also 100... All right. It's 100 over. It's pretty close to... That's what I thought, man. Like, why is the minigun 3? Can I please adjust these? Why is minigun 3? No, please no. Auto group. I can't be bothered going through all of that. I want to... that does not mean much. Okay, I'll also need air. Also need air. Air would be good. Is there air? Could be on here, actually. Small vessel. Pentaxid. There's the Pentaxid tank. Full. Here we go. Can now give you a little more in the way of... All right. So, if I'm going to add shields, I'm going to need... these things. Improved CPU extender. Which I'm only missing small electronic bridge. Alright, let's see how well this thing goes. Let's fly our new ship around. I can't... It shouldn't be able to reach max speed, but it does. Because it's got those jets, it technically does have a booster. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. But I can't adjust those without... I'm not going to be able to adjust those without more CPU. I am going... Ooh, that's a little far. Let's back up a bit. How do these look extended? A little funny looking. That's not what I thought I thought it would look like. So I suppose they should really be on the side here, but... It just needs a little extra thing, and then it would look just fine. But no, of course it doesn't. Okay, got 15,000, and I need a small electronic bridge, which... never mind. I'm gonna have to take out some places before I can even do that. Bollocks. Either by finding gold or being lucky enough. I forgot about you. What do you sell? Oh. I am not... No, it's you. Oh. You just sell guns. Never mind. Go away. What the? What, I can't? Whatever. Is there... Let's get these back, because that looks just weird. Is there a different one I can do that doesn't look strange? Because I like how thin those look. I might have to do that. Like this. Alright. I do like the look of the other ones, but I would change them personally, and bollocks that. That's why I wanted the other ones and not those. So that just looks worse. Oh, whatever you'll do. Something like that, but... Like, something like this, but has a little extra arm on it would be good. So kind of, it wouldn't just fold up, but it would fold to be flush-ish with the wing. Even if it kind of pokes into the wing. If a bit kind of pokes into the wing and it just... You know, does a whole thing into the wing. Or something. I don't know. How many missiles does this thing? 4. And I'm probably going to be shooting 2 each. That's what I was afraid of. Oh. I'm gonna have to adjust something. It's too heavy to keep afloat, man. Alright then. What am I going to adjust? I can probably take out one of the generators, but... I can definitely take out the pentaxid tank, because I can't have a shield in it currently. Let's have a look through the devices. So the guns are taking up about 4,000 just in that. How much is that pentaxid tank taking up? 200, so losing that would also just shove me right under. Got 2 RCS. I could probably lose one of these. Lose the RCS. How much do these medium thrusters cost? Not too much. Alright. There's the plan then. We are going to get rid of one of the RCS. We'll leave a hole there, but that's whatever. You're not going to see it. And put it back in later once we upgrade it. Oh yes, the pentaxid tank. Can't use that anyway, so... Don't want to lose that. We'll keep that open. Now it's going to need more down thrust specifically. can't actually go inward. Do we want to go outward? In this direction, maybe? We're gonna have to find rooms somewhere, so... Ah. Once we're able to upgrade, I might upgrade those jets to be these ones. I'll upgrade them to be those ones once I got the CPU for it. But for now, we need more of these. Can have these, and oh, we'll take those. Generally not going to be upside down, so I shouldn't need to do any more than that. Oh, right, this thing has a weird... thing about it. How is the CPU now? We're under, so we're not going to be using any extra power. So efficiency will be good. So that leaves 240 CPU. Good. Very good. Pilot mode? What does pilot mode do? Alright. There's the adjustment, so let's go test this thing out. Oh, that's why I did 2 RCS, but we don't have... we don't have the CPU for it, and other things. Wonder what the range is on this thing in atmosphere. And I wonder how many missiles it's going to take to... blow a thing up. Blow a turret up. Now, are we stable now? we are stable. We can now hold position. Can't really strafe very well. Acceleration and deceleration are not very good. There's that one. There's also one up there. The reason why I didn't go with the other ship is it takes a really long time to get through the turrets. I'm now going to test this guy on. And the other one has plain miniguns and not missiles. Also, the weather's not helping. Yeah, I know. It's really foggy. I cannot see nothing about the comm relay. Where's the turrets, man? The fog's making it difficult. Okay, the missiles have a 200-meter range. Well, the gun has a 207-meter range. I didn't think it would impact missiles. Apparently I was wrong. Is this fog going to go away? Bear with me, I can't see nothing. Oh. Alright, I caught you. I'll call one of them over there. It's the green. Did you see those green shots? Those green shots I was what I'm worried about. Alright. Let's land, because I'm going to be able to get a better view this way, especially with the fog. So I'm looking to take those things out specifically. Which they're on the squares there. Thought my vision was better than that. Like, it doesn't look very foggy, but just a few hundred meters out and I'm struggling to pinpoint what's a big ass turret. Ridiculous. Alright, what did you hit? And how much damage did you do? Apparently, I know you hit something. But I suppose these panels are rather tough. Even if some of them are more just half blocks. The wing is actually rather solid. Alright, maybe I'm being a baby. A big baby. So they are right there. Oh, did I? I missed. I bloody missed. Oh, die, you bastard. What the hell? Well, I'm gonna have to repair my ship soon. Am I not hitting it or something? Is that what's going on? Or did I destroy it and not see? Because that... it took multiple missiles. Oh, I've been drinking this whole time. Don't you worry about that. Oh, you bastard. You took out my fucking gun. What the hell, man? What's with those dang... Maybe a tank would have been better. Oh, bloody hell. What the... This is why I wanted a shield. That's multiple direct hits on that thing. And it's not taking like any damage at all. Well, it appears it's not taking any damage. Ridiculous.
Finally! Oh, it destroyed something, but not what I wanted. Damn it. Another thing destroyed, but again, the turret lives. Also, bloody trees, man. I'd also destroy front landing gear. Well, all I got is missiles, so I hope this is gonna work. No. Only got so many repair things I can do. Only got so many missiles. You know, I thought those missiles would, you know, do a whole lot more than they are. But no, they're doing bloody nothing. Well, it appears like they're doing nothing. Oh, finally, man. Oh, bloody hell. Finally, that took way too many. Let's get back and repair. It's going to be a little easier now that there's only one of them. Once I get a shield generator on this thing, by gosh, I'm going to have my revenge on those bastards. Make sure I still got my missile pods. It's still... Take things slow. There's no need to rush. I don't really want to take things slow, but I don't think this thing is in a position to just sit there and take it. It's not maneuverable enough. Doesn't have enough oomph in its stuff, which will be I'm ran out of missiles before blowing it up. Oh. Taking way too many. So maybe maybe I should try one of the other ones. I'll repair the ship and try one of the other ones, because that was garbage. Bloody garbage. Really only suffered some minor damage outside of my bloody gun. Good thing I got some hardened stuff. Hardened plate instead of normal plate, steel plate. Steel with titanium. I'm probably going to upgrade it with sathium if I got enough. Maybe. Because it's already rather heavy. I think I do have some sathium, just not a lot. Alright. Now, I'm going to keep it up there. Okay. Maybe I got to... maybe I should have looked at the damage. Maybe these are going to be better. $40 damage per minute. Doesn't do as much to turrets though. 80mm hellfire. Wait, where did... Oh, these are advanced. Bomb... I was looking in the other one. Bomb launcher, damn. Alright. How expensive is the hellfires? And how much damage? Explosive damage, 480. 375. 375. 450. So maybe... Oh, wait. Impact damage versus drones. And blast damage versus thrusters. While these are meant to... While this is meant to get a... No? Well, I'm missing that. Let's make another one of these. These? No. Where is it? Here. How much damage does these... These are meant to get a... these the homing ones? Yes. The blast damage versus thrusters. So there's... God damn it. I should have been paying attention more. Light rockets, turrets and weapons, 25. Blaster turrets, thrusters and blast damage, turrets and weapons. Alright, then let's do this one. And that does the 127, which are these? No. These ones still... Oh, these ones are even cheaper. Nice. One of those to replenish the ones I lost in the gun. And we'll pay more attention to the... Pay closer attention to the turret, considering that's also forward when doing repairs mid-combat, because I don't have shields on it yet. Or enough thruster power to put combat combat metal on it, because I think combat metal would add even more weight to it. $120 missiles. Fridge. We're gonna want to put these in the fridge. Food ingredients, take them out. Put these in. Put these in. I think some of this needs spices as well. Let's have a look. Does some of the medication need spices? Probably not. Carapace. Natural stimulant and natural sweetener.
I think I'm actually wrong. Oh no, stomach pills. Oh yeah, okay. Adding anti-radiation ointment needs spice. But that looks to be the only... Yeah, that's the only thing. Alright, good to know. I won't need to have too much spice in there then. Oh wait, let's... No, it's this... No. This one. To be expected, there is a little more weight. Placement part and upgrade. So last one was for no. Also gonna need to... Yeah. It's kind of missing a bunch of its face. So you should repair that. Also, to make it easier, because it'll just mimic everything. Ish. Oh, you already got... Alright then. Did I... Okay, is that the whole face repaired? It looks like it is. Oh, it's missing its front landing gear. Where is it? Down here? Heavy? Well, what's the difference between the two? There you are. So I was using the wrong missiles before, which doesn't help all that much. Yes, yes, yes. We'll be fine. Damn, these things take forever to reload. Now, these ones should do a lot better, because one, they just got more damage, and two, let's make doubly sure. 450 damage, and it did say that it did... Well, just on that it should do more damage, but didn't it say that it... Do I have to... Holy crap. Hang on. I don't need the outer ones for now. So let's get rid of this. Alright. Yep, there we go. Well, let's show you here. Yeah, turrets and weapons. Plus a bit to blast damage as well. So if this is actually working, it should do extra damage. But it'll do extra damage just out of just flat stats. Flat stats plus bonus if they're working should be 10 times better. And we got... It did get hit a few times already, but hopefully it won't take an entire... almost an entire magazine to take it out. Also, that is a long way to go. I would put a shield on it, but there's not enough CPU. Otherwise, I would 100% done that. I'm hoping to take out this relay and get the ingredients I need to one up my CPU, which will allow me more thrusters, more RCS, and a shield, so I'll be more maneuverable, more tanky, as well as, well, mostly that will also allow me to put if I got enough Sathium with the if it allows me to upgrade the CPU to put combat steel on it instead of just hardened steel. Steel plating. Yeah, I've already done those. I'm past that. I'm only doing Xerox because that's all that's left. Otherwise, otherwise I wouldn't be bothering with this. Also, my other vessel has done it before, but that's one. I'm sitting there for ages, and it's not really supposed to be a combat vessel like this is going to be. It's more of a more of a, I hope I'm sitting in the right spot. Transport vessel with some defensive capabilities that can and will take out turrets if given enough time and doesn't get blown up. Okay, this is definitely the right side. I'm doing this to also test the vehicle in combat. I'm not... Ow. Oh. I don't want to lose my gun again. That's my main... Being right at the front, it's gonna take a lot of damage. Make sure I don't have to... Quick repair over the front of it. Go again. Although, what am I doing? Well, there's that. What is slowing me down so much? Yeah, there goes my gun again. God damn it. I don't think my thrusters had been taken out. No. Something was slowing me down. I don't know what. Good thing I didn't put anything in it, but still, it's annoying. It needs to reload, damn it. Boom! Fuck you. And I don't know what's over there, but... Oh, it's reloading, damn it. What's shooting me? Is that big turret is more of an automatic turret? Let's not stand there and just take it. Also want to save some of those turrets because they are worth a lot of here. Alright, let's wait for it to reload. There we go. There's that turret. I hope. No? I need to reload again. Also, this spot's now saved, so let's... I have now created a blind spot. What is actually shooting me, though? I can't exactly see it. Oh, I have to finish it for it to reload. Is it? It must be that thing, right? The automatic weapon. And took a beating. Wait, it's still reloading. How much ammunition do I have? 66. Tell me that did it. Alright. That should be it. God damn. In some ways I think a tank would be better, but... oh well. I built this thing. Also, I'm not sure if I got... I do not have a lot of ammunition. Wait, what? Not that. I'm not going to be able to hold very much, but I'm going to take at least some of it. I'm not going inside, not just yet. Gonna see if there's, it did not. Alright, if you blow those things up, you just lose your chance to... Ooh. Okay, so there's one more turret. One more turret, and I do not have to deal with it. At all. Let's get the hell out of here. Because this thing doesn't have the room to help haul things. That's the other one. No. There we go. Now, next time, because it's 2 hours and 30 minutes, is creating this ship has taken out most of that. It's now been tried and tested, which it's good enough for now. But next time we'll be looting the comm array. Well, repairing this vessel, looting the comm array, and depending on what it gives me, possibly upgrading the combat vessel that I'm currently in. Because the only reason I didn't give it a... well, two reasons I didn't give it a shield generator. Don't have the neodymium for it / advanced capacitors, and I don't have the money for enough optronic bridges, small optronic bridges, or just optronic bridges in general, to buy them. So I've hit enough Xerox locations. I might be able to get the resources for that. Maybe. Let's see how much. Let's see how much. How well I can park it in here. But for now, it is goodbye. I like to back up save just because I've run into some sudden issues where it just crashes the game. But for now, thanks for joining. Remember to look after yourselves and each other. Have a good day and a good night. Ta-ta.